Clean says Cigarette Tony will get you more views than this will get you. It's not ringing a bell. It's not ringing a bell.
What's going on, boys? Cigarette Tony. I want to start off by saying I apologize that this one's taken a little bit of time. I've been on vacation for the last several days, and I'm still going to be gone until probably the beginning of next week. But I did want to cover this video here because people were actually letting me know about this. I had people actually hitting me up and saying, dude, did you see the shit that he did over on Joe Does Stuff? Because you need to take a look at this. I didn't really see it, but I'll tell you what I did do. I looked through the comments, and I mean, dude, this has got to be, without a doubt, the most brutal comment section I have seen in a very long time on a Joe video, if ever. I mean, look at this. Joe, the prime of APS wasn't the skits. It was the help. It was helping people in the camaraderie, which, yeah, I mean, it probably was. But a big part of it, I say, was the story time shit. Joe happened to come into YouTube at a time when storytime YouTubers were big. And he was able to fulfill a niche that nobody else was really doing at the time, which was telling prison stories. Most people haven't been to prison. So, you know, to hear these stories, people are always curious, you know, what's it really like in an American prison? So, I mean, you know, he did fulfill a niche, but eventually he ran out of stories and he just kept throwing bullshit at the wall to see what would stick. I thought this one was kind of funny. He said, nobody that still watches Joe is a noob, and that's exactly why he's doing what I'm talking about and not what you're talking about. So unless you got a punk tattoo, you're not an OG. Dude, that's true. Joe is not getting new fans. Joe has not gotten new fans in years and years and years, especially at this point. I'm surprised your wife doesn't file for divorce at this point. Dude, you just wasting money. This is sad, LOL. Damn, homie fell harder than Butterbean. If those two are actors, then by God, I am Brad Pitt. Damn it, he's gonna have that fucking goober from the last video in here, that shitty alleged actor. That's gonna be rough. Joe, where you get these two actors? Temu? Joe, please try and get a job and help your wife. For real, you know what? God, there's so many fucking comments I need to go through and like here. It's crazy. I mean, dude, it's the fucking truth, bro. It's the fucking truth. I don't understand why he continues to do this. Well, I know why he continues to do this. But, you know, it's just wild, man. It's just wild. He's never going to learn. And by the way, you know, Big Money 49, thanks for the shout out. And by the way, I'm pretty sure you're the one that shouted me out on his live stream earlier today. I saw that shit. I had people hitting me up on that one too. Joe, I saw you reference me. You know damn well who we are. You know who I am and you know about the Reddit. I know you do. You bitch about it all the time because you'll watch anything that anybody says about you. It's like the fucking bat signal in the sky. Somebody mentions your name, you have to know what's said. Don't think we forgot what you were like back in the day, bro. Back when he was on top and somebody would say something negative about him, Joe would be fucking trying to strike their shit down. He would go to lawyers and try to get cease and desist orders on people. It was fucking mind-boggling. Of course, he never had the money to pull that shit off. But anyway, let's jump into the video.
Hello there, good morning. It is Monday morning as I begin this, and quite unsure where today is going to take me. So I start today off at about 9:40 in the morning. I've already been doing a ton of filming.
I bet.
And getting ready to go do hopefully a bunch of more filming. But like I said,
How about putting in a fucking job application, bro? How about doing anything other than dicking around during a weekday?
I really no idea where today is going to take me. So it's my hope to do some more short film scene work and skit videos.
For what? For fucking Joe Does stuff? Like, if you're gonna do this, at least put it on After Prison Show, right? I mean, that's the channel that's actually got the most subscribers. That's the channel that's gonna get the most alerts out to people. Not that they give a fuck, not that they're gonna watch, because they don't, no matter what you do. But, I mean, you might as well do it. I don't know, I have a theory as to why he might be putting more effort into Joe Does stuff. And I think it's because he's been botting his channel. I know we've talked about this before, but, I mean, think about it. He'll get an influx of views, right? But it doesn't translate to the algorithm, and it doesn't translate to the next video. So what happens when somebody view bots is it fucks you in the algorithm. Because YouTube looks at that, and they see that, and they're like, huh, there's 20,000 people watching this video in fucking Zimbabwe, but nowhere else in the rest of the world. Why is that? And it just completely, it just kills your shit. They catch on to that shit, and it just fucks you. It just fucks you royally. It might make you look good short term, but in the long term, it will fucking murder your shit.
I'm going over to the thrift store this morning.
Of course you are.
See how things are going. I'm meeting one, maybe two people up there today for video work.
Of course, again, of course he is. That's where he finds these fucking people. They're just a bunch of random fucking unemployed losers dicking around looking for a scam job, and in walks this gum-bumping asshole. This fucking retard. You know, if fucking brains were gasoline, this motherfucker couldn't propel a Flea's motorcycle around a raindrop. If you took Joe Guerrero's brains and you bowled them towards a drinking straw, it would look like rolling a kernel of corn into a fucking storm drain.
To fill you guys in on a couple of things. So, the guy that I had met, Jason, with Parkinson's.
No one cares.
I tried to get up with him over the
He's a Flyers fan. He's a fucking Flyers fan. No one cares.
Weekend, but...
And by the way, Flyers fans, I don't actually hate you. John Tortorella's cool.
He was not up to it, and it was... I really wanted to be...
Well, no, he wants you to pay him in meth. Look at that fucking guy. By the way, I'm willing to bet that jersey's either fake or stolen. There's no way that's a real jersey. I don't know. It's just that I've got a lot of hockey jerseys. As a lot of the guys on the Reddit know, I'm a huge hockey fan. I have a massive jersey collection. That numbering ain't looking too hot, brother. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I'd have to get a more up-close look.
Be able to do a follow-up with him because today he actually has surgery.
That does not... Yeah, I don't think that jersey's real. There's no way. Looking at that shield.
That surgery that he talked to us about is actually today.
Who fucking cares? I don't give a fuck about any of these people, bro. Let's move it on. Jesus, bro.
But they're doing it all today.
Fucking wow. Look at this. Fucking crazy. Look at that shit. Joe, come on, man. Go for a fucking jog. It's not like you're doing anything else. Look at this. He's got a boob. He's got a fucking boob popping out now. Fuck, if he held his baby, I bet the baby would try to start feeding. I really do. I bet the baby would get confused and think it was fucking rainy, and he'd probably start trying to feed.
So, 3:30.
Bro, look, I mean, I can't get over that. That is hilarious to me. Somebody's been drinking a lot of beer or fucking eating a lot of McDonald's.
Went on an Easter egg hunt with my son. That's...
Oh, wow, you're actually going to do something with your son. Are you going to call it babysitting again, Joe? Because you always like to refer to it as babysitting instead of just being a fucking dad. You might as well be. It's not like you're doing anything else with your fucking day. Oh God! Oh my God! He's gonna spend time with his family on Easter. Can you believe that, guys? What a shock!
Awesome.
Bro, oh my!
Hopefully gonna make today
God!
A good one, especially video.
It's like it's growing, dude. It like gets worse as the video goes on. Fuck! I've never seen that before.
Wise for you guys. One thing that I got to get ready to go do right this second. First thing smoking. Is hit the bank. Folks, I've got a check sitting right beside me that I get to put in the bank.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it ain't going to the fucking bank. We all know where that money's going. He's gonna cash that shit and he's going straight to the bookie, or straight to the casino, or straight to paying some fucking retarded alleged actor because he's a fucking idiot and he'll pay anybody that fucking tells them they're professional something. I could fucking tell Joe I'm a lawyer and he'd probably try to hire me.
And just real quick, I gotta show this because first time your boy has touched money and God knows how long.
Why would you admit that? I mean, didn't you just have a live stream the other day that was called like, "Oh boy, Doe, I'm streaming for my life right now. I'm streaming for my life." I'm not gonna fucking click out of this video, but you guys know what I mean. He does that shit all the time. There were even comments on there where people were saying he's a rich man begging for money. I assure you, he is not rich. The dude can't pay his fucking bills. No, that went out the fucking window a long time ago. The reality is, he should be rich. He should be. If you or I made the money that Joe made, we would have, put most of it back. Probably got a fairly cheap house, not a multi-story house. We would have gotten one vehicle, an affordable vehicle, and we probably would have put some money in the bank and invested some of that into a fucking Roth IRA or some stocks, and maybe some reputable crypto like Ethereum through, get like a broker, actual smart moves. Instead of fucking buying boats and fucking vehicle after vehicle after vehicle. And then getting all this shit on payment plans that he couldn't make. Maxing out his fucking credit cards. It's notorious that he's maxed out all his fucking credit cards and he can't pay shit anymore. He's killed his fucking credit score. Everything's through his wife.
Couple of weeks, it feels like. Well, made a couple of dollars selling that bicycle. But
that stolen bicycle that was obviously stolen, completely untouched, still had the tread on the tires, and you want people to believe, and a fairly expensive BMX bike, and you want people to expect that you just ran into that mysteriously. Sure, Joe. I'm not a BMX guy, but I do skate, and I do hang around. I mean, I'm not like great at skating, but I do hang around with quite a few skaters. A couple of them are even professionals. One of them, you guys, I'm sure a lot of people may not know him, but one of them's name is Niall Lovett. He skates for Theory. And, where I'm going at with this is I see a little bit of this shit around the scene, and I know that it's not cheap. And I know that type of shit doesn't just pop up mysteriously. That fucking either Matt or one of his associates stole that bike. I'm telling you.
Other than that, I ain't been touching no money. So that is a little bit from doing some social media marketing work.
For the fucking gas station black people. Yeah, that's going to be a real hit on YouTube, Joe. That's what people want to watch. A bunch of black folks in the fucking hood selling chips. Yeah, sign me up. Like and subscribe.
From one of my clients. Gonna go put this check in the bank.
Oh, your client. You're a real important man, Joe Guerrero. You're a real important man. Make sure to tell people you're a social media manager. How fucking pathetic is that? You already fucking shat the bed with your project manager shit multiple times. You already had the big fish hire you for that after lying, demonstrably lying. And then just fucking, the dude found out within less than a month, really within the first day, like, oh shit, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He got sold a bill of goods. Well, congratulations, Joe, you conned another one, but he fucking found out. And I guarantee you, word got around, and now nobody will hire you. That's why you haven't had work since. Nobody will fucking hire you. Word got out.
God knows I need it. I've got one bank account right now, folks, that has literally $12.
Why you would ever admit that is beyond me. Even at my brokest, I would never, ever, ever fucking admit that. And for those words to come out of your mouth when you have a wife and a child, a baby at home, is absolutely fucking mind-boggling. And you're gonna go out to the thrift shop and dick around with a bunch of random fucking people just for shits and giggles to dick around and throw it up on YouTube. Joe, put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. This is unbelievable to me. This has gotten to a point to where there needs to be an intervention. There needs to be an intervention. I don't think he has any family or any loved ones around him. Not one. Not one. Notice he mentioned that it's Easter, right? He's going to spend the day with his kid. Notice he doesn't mention his family or his wife's family or any other family outside of his wife and the baby. Why? Because no one wants to fuck with him. They found out what we already know too, bro. He's a fucking con man. He's a con artist. He's a fucking scammer. He's a gum-bumping asshole. And he's going to continue to do this shit. Because he thinks he's going to fucking break free. If he had anybody around him, they would have a fucking intervention at this point. And they would be like, Joe, you're addicted to the social media shit. You're addicted to the internet fame. It's over, man. You had your fucking time. It's over. It's time to call it a day. If you want to do it on the side as a hobby, fine, fair enough. Do what you want. But it's not making money. Come on. It's obviously not making money. He's got $12 in the fucking bank.
In it. Ain't looking good for your boy. I was talking with...
You couldn't buy a meal at Burger King with that. I don't think you could buy one meal at Burger King with that. In today's economy, I don't think you could.
My buddy, and I was telling him, man, I should have never...
Notice he cut the name out. He said, my buddy, said his name, and then made sure to cut that out. Because he knew that if we found out who this guy is, we'd fucking flame him into the ground.
For taking that frickin' job that I did.
The only job you're gonna be doing is sucking dicks for dimes if you don't fucking figure it out. It's I don't even know what to say at this point.
Because in the very beginning, when I was like meeting with them and starting with them, there were two big freaking video opportunities that I had to basically...
Oh, I'm sure you had an opportunity for a couple real huge bangers that could have revived the channel. The rebirth of After Prison Show for the 5 millionth fucking time. Jesus Christ.
Blow off. And, you know, no telling whether or not those video opportunities come back. There's a chance that they might not. And I'm not blaming that on the job. But what I am blaming is myself, because...
That's rare.
Right when I took the job...
Not that there's anybody else to blame, but it's rare. It's usually someone else's fault at all times.
Was on the cusp of getting back with the videos, or at least I feel like I was.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? At what point were you ever remotely close to getting back with the videos? Oh boy, getting back with the videos. Let's see here. I do this every fucking video now, it feels like. Your Jay Williams video is probably going to be the best you're going to do all year. And I honestly don't think that goes over 20K. I don't. I really don't. Nobody gives a fuck about Jay Williams. He's a wife-beating fucking just absolute queer. He's a straight fag. Fuck him. And, you know, this bullshit, 16K, 6.2, 7.1, 5.4, 5, or 8.1, 5.3, 12, 6.2, 6, or 9.6, 3.2. And the thing is, he's posting every fucking day. He should be at the top of the algorithm for anybody that regularly watches his content, which is essentially nobody. But even still, it should look better than this. I mean, this is just shit. He must be going through a manic episode, because usually what he does is he'll go through phases of uploading every day, and then he'll have a crash out, and then he'll say, fuck it. And then he'll return and go on another fucking bender where he just starts pumping out bullshit. Oh my god. Seriously, he's trying... Look at this. He's back to fucking trying to redo prison stories he's already done. Why would anybody watch this, Joe? You've already done it. And you're never going to be able to do it as good as you did it the first time. Because now you've forgotten details, or you're just going to add shit and make shit up to make it look sensational. No one fucking digs it, dude. It's like Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman keeps pushing his shitty-ass music on everybody, and he doesn't seem to realize nobody fucking cares. It's just, you know, it's wild. It's fucking wild. fucking wild, bro. Truly. It's mind-boggling to me. He never fucking learns.
Now, or at least for the time that I've been back on the videos, it's been from the ground floor trying to build this thing back up.
It's been fucking in hell. It's been in hell. The 7th fucking circle of hell, Joe. It's over. It's never gotten remotely close to reviving at any point, ever. Ever. Not once. Not fucking once. In years.
And not complaining about it, not bitching about it.
You're bitching about it right now. All you do is bitch about it. You had a live stream the other day about, oh, if I'm streaming for my life. Well, I'm shaking it like a stripper. Shaking it like a stripper, though.
Don't really think...
I don't know who Cigarette Tony is. That don't ring a bell to me. Her, me, Joe, me stupid.
that I would have it any other way, because Joe always seems to take the hardest possible route to get to the destination.
Bro, if you were taking the hardest route, you'd be actually putting the effort in to work, to get a job.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Oh yeah, sometimes it just be like that. When you're fucking 46, sometimes it just be like that. You gotta go dick around in the truck and then drive to the flea market and fucking go to gas stations and film black people selling chips. And fucking random alleged actors and stupid fucking bullshit that won't amount to dick.
So enough life advice. What else?
Who the fuck would take life advice from you at this point? Who in the fuck would do that?
We got going on today. So plenty of video work to be working on. Work
my fucking ball sack, Joe. You've never fucking worked. You ain't worked in fucking forever for dick.
Video work that I've already done.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be sharing a little bit of that with you guys right now. I did a whole lot of filming yesterday, and not my normal type of filming, short film type of filming.
Wow, Joe.
Possibly Tubi type of filming.
Tubi is a streaming service that allows you to watch television shows for free. That's what Tubi is. So I don't know where you're getting this. I don't know if you're trying to say you're on like the level of a fucking Netflix documentarian, but you're not. You're not. You're a fucking redneck, white trash, chicken shit motherfucker that doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. If you told Joe Guerrero to spell fucking cat, he couldn't do it if you spotted him the C and the A. He couldn't do it.
I've got an actor and an actress right now.
I'm trying to build
up my team of a cast.
Oh my God. I'm sure this is going to go real well, Joe. It always does. Every time you bring somebody into the channel, it always just pops off. Every time. I mean, it's like you might as well bring in fucking Malaysia. You know? At least she's good at making up bullshit. It's obvious it's bullshit, but at least she's good at making shit up.
So that we can do any and all types of content. So anytime that
any and all types of content. That right there is your problem, Joe. People don't want to see any and all types of content from you. They want you to talk about jail. Talk about ramen noodles. Talk about getting butt fucked. Talk about getting your ass kicked by gang members. Talk about how everybody in the cell block turned against you because you were fucking watching Nickelodeon girls and shit. Talk about that.
Get the opportunity to be working on that type of filming, it's whoever I have available and what can we do. And sometimes it's just one person. And trying to film shit with just one person, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but but when you have more than one person.
What are these cuts? Fucking Cody, come back. My God, we need you back. This is fucking awful.
There's obviously a hell of a lot more that you could do. So Tubi style filming, what we did yesterday. We filmed a couple of scenes. A man breaking up with a woman.
You're gonna be filming scenes, all right, and it's gonna be that wife of yours showing her asshole for OnlyFans. If you fucking keep this up, that's gonna be the only option left.
I like you as a person.
Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my God. First of all, you know where I'm going with this. All right, well, straight up, bro, what is this outfit? She's got Kelly Osbourne hair. She fucking, I mean, like, looks like, kind of like Lennox Lewis towards the end of his career. And, you know, she's got like a hefty bag around her waist. You know, like these are not the type of pants that a beautiful black queen should be wearing. Let's be real. I gotta call her a beautiful black queen, or people are gonna say I'm racist again.
I'm just not feeling that vibe anymore.
Bye.
These shorts are a little gay, by the way. Wear some longer shorts. That shit looks gay. Well, I mean, come on, look at that guy. You see, tell me that dude doesn't like sucking dicks.
5 years, you just throw it away?
I mean, you don't gotta look at it like that. I mean, I enjoyed the time I spent with you. I mean,
At least hide the mic a little bit if you want to make this shit believable. Imagine doing this instead of fucking just doing a basic job. Imagine telling your wife this is what you do with your day. She's at home watching the kid and shit, working, selling her shit to pay the bills, and she's got to know this is what he does with his day.
I mean, I'm gonna value those memories for the rest of my life. I just, I don't want to waste your time or my time. I mean, it's not easy for me to say this.
So, what happened?
Oh my god, bro. Pan the camera up so we don't have to look at that fucking Fat Albert gut fucking flopping out of that hefty bag.
Just laughing and joking yesterday, and now
Just laughing and joking. Just laughing and joking,
breaking up
motherfucker.
with a man.
I don't really.
What are these TikTok cuts? It's like the most ADD retard shit I've ever seen. Oh god, she's got the fucking nose rings. Oh Jesus. We got one of these fucking Antifa people.
Know how to say this.
Did you show her your white trash and proud tattoo, Joe? Show her that tattoo and explain to her what it means. I'm sure she'll totally love working with you after that.
Say what? Spit it out.
You know I love you, baby, right?
Oh my god. Oh, dude, look at the size of that hand, bro. Fuck. Holy shit. It's like a fucking George Foreman hand. Holy shit. Look at that shit. She got the big bitch fucking nails and shit. Girl. See, she needs to snap her fingers and move her hands side to side like on Jerry Springer. Girl, that would at least make it believable. We've all seen that out in the hood at some point or another.
You know that, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
What is this guy, like some kind of Asian? This really is kind of like Jerry Springer. Because this would be the guy that would come out on stage and be like, Jerry, I love my girl, Jerry. I love my girl. She hot. And then they fucking bring her out and it's this big fucking giant goddamn Fat Albert looking bitch just fucking trudging all over the stage and fucking just stomping and thudding around and shit.
It's just lately I've been feeling like we've been distant.
We've been distant. We've been distant. Shit, we've been distant.
Late nights and.
Oh, what are you talking about here?
What are you talking about over here?
Trying to convince her sneaky link
I'm so clever. Oh boy, though.
to murder her husband for a life insurance policy.
So what do you want to talk to me about?
So you love me.
This is so ass. He's got the fucking car seat in the way and shit. You're not Yanni, bro. You're not Yanni. God, dude, that's gotta be one of his biggest regrets. That would be one of my biggest regrets. Is letting talent like that walk away. You know, well, I mean, first he fucking harassed him to the point to where Yanni would never work with him again, and I don't blame him. But especially after the overdose incident, where he fucking filmed it and wanted to fucking make merchandise out of it to mock him for almost dying. I don't blame him. But still, it's like, bro, what are you fucking doing? Like, you had a chance. You had a real chance to have talented people work with you. And you really could have created an empire with it. Like a decent little YouTube niche empire. And you fucking pissed it away because you thought you knew what was best. And now look at what you're doing.
You right?
Yeah, I love you.
Oh my god.
Why? What's up?
So remember last week I was saying that I got my husband insurance policy, right?
I got my husband's insurance policy. It's insurance, not insurance. I know that everything's slang with you basketball Americans, but it's insurance.
Yeah.
What you willing to do for me?
What you willing to do for me, girl?
I mean, you know I love you, but
Oh, okay. That's all he's saying. Who wrote this script? You know I love you, but you know I love you. But my insurance, girl.
what kind of question is that? I mean,
Are you willing to kill for me?
What?
And finally, the creme de la creme. A little work on a gay zombie apocalypse.
What? What are we even talking about anymore?
Scenario.
Oh my god. I mean, like, the embarrassment is just wild. What are we doing, man? Such great acting, by the way. Fantastic.
Yeah, man, we did a lot of filming yesterday. Those were probably just like short little snippets.
You say this like you're proud, when this is like the biggest fucking waste of time I've ever seen. It's just crazy to me. You had talented people with you at one point and you pissed it away. It's like, earlier I mentioned hanging around with skaters and shit, and it's like, dude, if I had somebody like Yanni working with me, I would have him out. I would pay him to film skate videos in a fucking heartbeat. Could you imagine how good that dude would be with something like that? And it's like, you know, like, he pisses it away to fucking dick around with drones and random fucks at the flea market and shit.
From the video work that we've been doing, I call it scene work or bits. And if you want to see more of that, because trust me, there's a lot of that I haven't shared with you guys. I want to encourage you guys to become channel.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna become a channel member. I'm gonna get right on that. Fucking nice little sneak e-bag, Joe. You've learned from Dark Side Phil.
Members, because it's only going to be on the channel member side where...
Thank God. Nobody wants to fucking watch that. Nobody's becoming a channel member for that fucking retarded bullshit. Outside of a few very, very lonely women in this fucking comment section that I see in here every time. As a matter of fact, let me see. There's like a couple in particular that are in here every fucking time without fail. This one, Tammy Whitcomb, always. Bitch is in here every fucking time. And she's like, oh, Joe, you're doing great. Oh my God, I love the short scenes. Oh, I love such a good video. And it's like, bitch, you didn't watch that. And if you did, it's because you fucking didn't take your retard pills that day. Fucking crazy. I don't even know what to say at this point.
That's going to be available. So if you're interested in that, hey, become a channel member.
Yeah, sure.
Greatly be appreciated right this
second.
Oh,
I'm sure. I'm sure.
How lack thereof, often I've been touching money as of late. So like I said, it would greatly be appreciated if you guys become a channel member. And
the entitlement is just wild. I haven't been touching money, so give me your money. Yeah, you know how the economy's fucked right now and everything's more expensive at the grocery store and shit? Well, you guys don't need that money, so just go ahead and give it to me.
And, what else?
Oh, there it is. There it is. White trash and proud. White trash tattoo that he still hasn't covered up. Even though he knows how to do tattoo work himself. And he knows how to make a tattoo gun. And he knows how to do ink. And he could probably do that in like 2 seconds, but he just won't do it because I think he low-key likes that tattoo a little bit. I think he's low-key down with it. At least when I say racial shit, it's a fucking joke. I say it for laughs. This dude has a fucking actual tattoo about fucking white supremacy.
In terms of today, we are getting up with our buddy Matt. Matt's got a bunch of junk removal work going on.
Old buttfuck Matt. We're back with old buttfuck Matt again. Thank God for that.
And then I'm editing video all day.
Which is just code for I'm gonna dick around in my boxers in the fucking cuck shed and eat Cheetos and shit.
Unless something else comes up. But for the time being, folks, we're about to hit this damn Wells Fargo right here.
Oh boy, though. Oh boy, though. Wells Fargo right here. That's crazy right here. Wells Fargo. Oh boy, though.
Hey.
Hey. Do Wells Fargo be giving out free money, though?
About to pull up right here. Try not to get robbed because we are knee deep in the projects.
Well, that's why you should do what I do, Joe, and carry a gun on you. Oh, wait. You're not allowed to do that because you're a fucking felon. Oh, yeah. Well, sucks to suck.
And put this check.
Please get robbed. Please get robbed. It would be so fucking funny. Just watch him just get fucking just jacked in the head and somebody just fucking steals his money. Well, he wouldn't have any money, but it'd just be funny to watch him get jacked in the head and then kicked in his fucking fat ass gut. It'd make me laugh.
Hey there. 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I doubt that. Judging by looking outside, that doesn't look like 9 o'clock in the morning fucking sunlight, but okay.
And got no idea where this video is.
Why does he even bother putting the time in? Why does he even say that? You don't go to work. It's not like it makes a fucking difference. Your viewers, your fucking fanboy viewers, don't give a fuck either way. They're in denial and fucking cope worse than you do. They go around telling people, oh, Joe has a job. His job is YouTube. When he just admitted he's got fucking $12 in the bank.
Is going to end up going. So many different ideas come to mind. Maybe a little bit of a
and they all
ready
suck.
with me.
Get ready with me. That's like what like women do on fucking TikTok when they put makeup on. Who the fuck is gonna watch you get ready to get ready to go where? Where would you even go? To the fucking thrift store? To go dick around and meet Jellicoe at the fucking Chesapeake County Jail?
Maybe a little bit of a day in the life.
Which is nothing. Which is literally nothing. You don't do shit. It would just be a bunch of fucking lies. A bunch of just... He wants to do this shit if he does this shit. If he does a day in the life video, it's just to try to gaslight his fans into thinking that he actually does something with his day because he knows that they're catching on when he starts looking at these fucking comments. When he starts seeing shit like this and shit like fucking this, and it's just like, bro, he knows what the deal is. This is crazy. Boy, this is truly sad. At this point, Joe can't even put fries in the bag. Your fault. I don't care if you're broke. You did this to yourself. Thought you were better than anyone else, so you get what you deserve. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. It's just fucking insane. Just fucking crazy. Dude never fucking learns.
Maybe a little bit of behind the scenes. It's probably going to be a mix of all of those except for the get ready with me. All right, so I was supposed to get up with my buddy Matt today with the junk removal.
Get up with your buddy Matt? What, did you fucking sleep together last night? Was I right? Is he buttfuck Matt for real? You've already got a friend named Gay Dave.
Service. He's doing some work about 30 minutes away from me, and
which is just code for stealing. He's fucking stealing. And then giving shit to Joe for some insane reason. Imagine committing a Class D felony for a fucking man.
Call and let him know, hey, I was getting ready to be on the road, but he said he's already almost done out there, so nothing for me to go out there for.
Never settle for less.
But I told him, I said, anything that you have, let me know. I will be there at the drop of...
Anything that you have, let me know. Run them pockets, buttfuck Matt. Run them pockets.
A hat to film for you. So maybe that's a good thing, because there is some filming that I need to do for After Prison Show today, and it's going to be filming in the shed, trying to get back to the skit videos. So let's go ahead and head out to the
Yeah,
shed, 'cause I
people
wanna
can't
show you
wait,
something.
Joe. They're frothing at the
Clean up
mouth.
This backyard is
Bruh.
terrible.
It's because you don't take care of your property. You live. Look at this shithole hood. Look at that fence, bro. This is a fucking shithole crackdown.
So much to tell you about.
He got this house for super cheap because it's in like a fucking like really low income Section 8 area.
Thinking about selling this.
Well, I mean, it's not like you got a fucking choice. And by the way, you would sell your house in this market. You realize how fucking retarded you'd have to be to sell your house in this market? I don't think he's got any options. And you know, and I know, that if he does that, he's going to blow that money. It's going to be gone so fucking fast.
I was doing a little thinking about that. You know, considering maybe I guess it's when you end up with $12 in a bank account that you realize might be time to cut some expenses. And
That was the whole problem from the very beginning, Joe. I'm sure, I don't know, I mean, we've talked about this before, but to those who don't know, Joe used to stream on Twitch. He used to have a show called Kickin' the Bobo. I believe he took it from a Third Base song. No, that was Pete Nice from Third Base. It was on Pete Nice's solo album. The one that he did with Richie Rich, and I think Cage was even on that album at one point and had a really Cage actually had a good verse on that. But anyway, it was off of a song called Kickin' the Bobo, and Joe named his show that. And on this show, he was unhinged. Like Levi and Yanni were right. Joe was completely unhinged. Dude, his hair would be all over the fucking place. It'd be sticking out like Marv from Home Alone. He'd like the gray roots would be all crazy and shit. It'd be like multicolored, gray and black. And it'd be like all over the fucking place. And he'd be like all wide-eyed and all fucked up on Adderall and shit. And he'd be like yelling and screaming at trolls and anybody that talks shit. He'd be like fucking like calling trolls live on the air and like threatening to dox motherfuckers, and he'd be like screaming and throwing shit, dude. It's fucking priceless. If you could find any old videos of Bobo Joe, fucking check it out. It is priceless. My one regret with all of that is not archiving it. I desperately wish I could have archived that shit. I wonder, it might be on the, I don't know if you could find it through the Wayback Machine, but it might be worth looking.
I don't know that the house is much of an expense, considering we got a great deal on the house, great mortgage, unbelievable interest rate, like a 2.6% interest rate. We'll never see those type of things again.
It's because it's a fucking hood shithole. You're living in an area that literally nobody else wants to live in.
If I sell this, I'll never own another house.
Your neighbors put a fucking brick on your truck, bro. Like, that doesn't happen in a decent suburb area.
And ironically, this is not the biggest house.
And he's not even allowed to own a gun. So, like, imagine having your wife and your baby out in the fucking Section 8 hood, and you're not even allowed to own a firearm.
In this area, but the value on this house, because of this freaking yard in this area, is pretty freaking high.
Uh-huh. Yeah, press X to doubt.
Doesn't it look like my roof is crazy right there?
I don't know, Mr. Contractor Project Manager. You're the alleged expert.
Anyways.
Just this fucking verbal effluvia spilling forth.
That's a whole different topic for a different time.
So no one cares.
I got my van back from my boy Gene yesterday and had to grab a ladder out of here so that I could get up here, because up there in the attic of
Can he even fit through that hole? I don't think he could fit through there.
The shed was this guy right there. That guy right there. That bin full of costumes. I'm a 42-year-old man dressing up in costumes.
Yeah, for what? A couple fucking couple thousand views, most of which I honestly believe are bots. There's the Cope laugh. He does that every time he knows he's fucked, and he wants people to think that he's in on the joke. You are the joke, Joe.
It makes no sense.
No
sense at all.
It hasn't made
Let's take
sense
a
in
look,
years.
Shall we? Let's see what we got. I haven't looked through this thing in so long. Also, let me share this real quick. My wife is out of town. My son is at daycare.
Your wife is off getting fucked. She's off fucking having sex with fucking Tyrone. I guarantee you. I fucking guarantee you. That divorce is imminent, dude. And when she takes half, you're really gonna be fucked then. That's when shit's gonna be real funny. I can't wait for that shit. What do you guys think the over-under is on that? Because that's got to be coming up within, I would say within the next couple years. It's almost for sure. It's got to be imminent. I said she was already 1 foot out the door. She's either getting fucked by Tyrone or she's staying with her parents right now. I guarantee you.
I was up
They don't have the money to go on vacation. Where would she be?
on the ladder trying to get this big-ass bin down with this dumb old hernia right here. And
you're fat.
it wasn't easy. I thought to myself, oh my God, if I drop this or fall, I'm gonna end up like one of those Life Alert commercials. Help me, I've fallen.
Oh, fuck off, dude. I've seen dudes older than you take crazy falls on their skateboards and shit. Like in pools, off fucking 5 and 10 stair sets and shit. And they can handle it. Be a fucking man, Mr. fucking manly prisoner boy.
And I can't get up. That's actually pretty scary to think about. I'm not as nimble as I once was.
You never were. You lost every fight
So again,
you've ever
just a
been
little bit
in.
behind the scenes. This is probably gonna be boring as shit to most folks who rock with me over on this channel, but I just wanted to share.
You're fucking such a pussy, dude. This guy only acts tough when he's like in front of somebody like Rabbit, who's like 4'8" and like a legal midget, and he's like fucking 82.
Maybe you find some interest in this. Maybe you don't. All right, check it out, man. Hey, whew.
Look at this. He keeps fucking trash hung up on the wall. He kept the bag that his fucking costume jumpsuit came in and put it up on the wall. And I don't know where he got these ice skates from, but I guarantee you he can't skate. There ain't no fucking way.
Got the wig. Boy, can you imagine Joe wearing this 42-year-old grown man?
I've never seen you wear that before, but I could see you wearing it soon. You're going to be dressing up like fucking Wendy, the hooker Wendy from Breaking Bad, and he's going to be fucking taking nuts in the mouth to fucking pay his bills. I'm telling you, that's where we're headed, boys.
Fries in bag, bro. Fries in the bag, bro.
Nuts in the mouth. Nuts in the mouth.
It's already coming to me. This is going to be important.
Oh, you
So
got
may
that
ask
right.
yourself, Joe, what the hell are
You
you
fucking
doing?
got that right. You better fucking put that in the bag.
Well, first of all, I haven't gone through this bin in a very long time. There's stuff in here that is heirlooms to After Prison Show.
Heirlooms, really? That's what we're calling it now? It's not, you know, the broke wing drawings or any of the shit that actually resonated with your viewers. It's these dumb fucking ass wigs and shit. When he would play like the fucking he'd play the Mexican hat dance and shit during those awful skits, and people told him back then to fucking stop doing that shit. Where he'd do like a racist Mexican accent and fucking play fucking La Cucaracha in the background. It's like that fucking shows what he really thinks of minorities.
Like this that I just dug out.
Oh,
It's not
speaking of Breaking Bad,
a poncho. It's not a rain suit. Folks, this was my Breaking Bad meth hazmat suit that I wore in the first ever on the internet video on how to make prison ice cream.
I'm just trying to say that I trust you. And
you're a fucking idiot for showing that. You could probably get fucking copyright stricken, and I'm not even joking. AMC does not fuck around when it comes to Breaking Bad. That's a really bad idea.
I know you'll make the right call.
Who's ready to learn how to make some crystal meth? My costume fell apart.
You'd never be able to make crystal meth. Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding, folks. We're not making crystal meth. In this episode, we're going to be making prison ice cream. And happy Halloween! One thing that I never shared with you here.
Jesus, dude. Losing Cody was the fucking just like the final nail. I'm telling you. When's the last time we saw anything like that? Any fucking Breaking Bad intro, anything with decent music. It's all just like fucking, like taking a fucking hammer and nails, fucking nailing my balls to a fucking stepping stool.
A little VH1 behind the music. When I filmed that video, I accidentally tore the whole ass out right there.
Because you're fat. Or I think he was using it as some kind of weirdo cosplay where he got butt fucked by Gay Dave or some shit and he just got fucking blown out.
Ass got torn out.
Sure, Joe.
Joe's fat ass trying to get up into this suit nowadays. Save that for an OnlyFans.
Bro, he's like, I think he's half serious. How much you want to bet he's actually considered it? I bet you he's actually considered it.
This is a classic right here. I've had this thing for 10 years. So again, I haven't gone through this in a very long time. Going through it now is very reminiscent. It's almost it's very motivating.
I've never in my life seen somebody so motivated to not get a real job. This goes beyond anything I've ever seen from any locale.
As well. I've got some things pulled out of here. These almost look like some prison pants. But
in what way? In what way? They look kind of just like some striped chinos.
They're actually the bottoms to a correctional officer uniform that I have, which is, check this guy out. State Highway Patrol, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've worn this in a video where I was trying to act like I was a correctional officer. I'll be wearing this again real soon.
You couldn't fit in that. There's this dude the Beetlejuice one, I'll admit, is pretty decent because when he was going through his Bobo phase, he fucking actually looked like Beetlejuice. He had the fucking crazy fucked up hair with the roots coming through and shit, all bug-eyed and all fucked on Adderall.
Check this out. Hey, this is a blazer. Almost like a Beetlejuice looking blazer.
Say his name 3 times and he fucking shows up to try to scam you out of some contracting work.
I guess it would be a Beetlejuice blazer, but it's prison. I mean, we're jail.
Wow, Joe, you're so funny. You're so clever. Haha.
Oh, man, boy, this shit is extra loud. It's funny how when you button this, the top button is right above.
The kids like to say zesty. I like to just call you a faggot.
Of my hernia. Got a little freaking head coming out of my stomach right here. Joe, you need to get that fixed. It could kill you. Hey, this was from Gay Dave. Check this out.
Wow. Fucking wow. I'm not gay.
It's
something.
It says I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Why the fuck would you buy that, even as a joke? Like, what? You gotta be how is that funny? What does that add to your life? Like, how many laughs do you think he got out of that? You wear that out in public, and the wrong person sees you, you're gonna get your ass kicked. If somebody came up to me and made some fucking zesty ass move on me wearing that t-shirt, we'd have a problem.
Yeah. Classic shirt right there. I believe that it was me and Dave and Connor down at the ocean front. We ran into another buddy of mine named Josh Baker. Shout out to Josh Baker, a guy who's never been able to get it right.
Who cares, Joe? None of your friends have been able to get it right. Fucking like 3 of them are in fucking jail right now, as we speak.
In prison right now. He's been to prison. He's been to prison a lot.
Wow, what a shock.
T-shirts.
I'm so surprised that all of your orbiters have been in and out of jail and or prison the entire fucking time. Jesus, dude. Wah. Eep. Fat.
Dress shirts. I've actually got 2 of these ramen noodle blankets.
Bro, I saw somebody in the comments was asking him to sell that for their daughter. And it's like, you would buy some nasty ass attic blanket off of this fucking asshole, and you're gonna give that to your child? Like, really? Maybe just fucking look on Amazon and get one there. Huh? How about that?
Somebody had sent me one of these a long time ago, and then somebody had sent me one of these not too long ago. So there's that. Not sure what this shirt was about. Nice looking shirt though. I couldn't tell you what this was.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Oh.
What the fuck?
My God. The do-rag. Hey, boy.
The gay do-rag?
Yeah.
Why has everything gotta be, like, about, like, gay black guys and shit trying to butt fuck him? It's like, it's almost like it's like some low-key cope projection. Like he's trying to, like, come to terms with the fact that he got butt fucked or some shit. You know what I mean? It's just, it's very weird.
Hey. Oh, I look like Little Red Riding Hood with this shit on. Can you imagine a 42-year-old Caucasian male rocking a pink?
No, you look like the fucking captain of the good ship Lollipop, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Do-rag. It's not a do-rag. It's a dude rag.
It's a fucking don't rag. It's gonna be a fucking cum rag once your wife fucking leaves you, and you're gonna be fucking spanking it in this fucking cuck shed.
Oh, that's kind of nice right here. This went with the highway patrol costume, but I wasn't feeling it.
Because it's not accurate. They don't wear hats like that. That's a fucking bucket hat.
What if I just did a whole video and I just wore this trying to be serious the whole time?
People would honestly not be fazed by it because all you do is dick around. You dick around and, you know, that's your whole thing now. It should just be called dicking around with this, you know, dicking around with Joe.
This ain't it, Chief. Wrinkly ass roll of toilet paper. It's a prop. Seriously, it was.
Uh-huh.
I think this is another wig. God, what kind of wig is this? What the hell is this? Joe about to bring them skits back.
And it's not gonna do shit.
Oh, this tie went for the correctional officer costume.
He left it tied because he's too fucking retarded to know how to tie a tie. When you could literally look it up on YouTube in 2 seconds and figure out how to do a fucking double knotted Windsor.
That costume, or that highway patrol costume, I should say, had a lot to it. Look at this. I never even opened this. Never even opened that back there, neither. So we've got the detective costume kit. Look at that.
So he just wasted a fucking ton of money on a bunch of shit that he never even used.
It is right there, looking like the Beastie Boys Sabotage music video. Oh, King!
Don't fucking ruin the Beastie Boys. You don't deserve to get to speak about MCA, Ad Rock, or Mike D.
Can't stand it. I know you planned it. I'ma set it straight. This Watergate.
It's I'ma set straight this Watergate.
Oh, I can't stand nothing when I'm in.
I can't stand rocking when I'm in here because that crystal ball ain't so crystal clear, Joey.
This place because you're all in my face. So give me some space.
Okay, stop.
I can't wait to do the skits again, man. The skits are gonna be the comeback of After Prison Show. I was sharing about this on a live stream. There's a young lady. She's actually very popular. I don't know what the hell these are. What are they? Is this chalk? It is chalk. Must have went to that action board.
All right, let's move it along, dude. Move it along.
Young lady on Facebook, and all she does is like prison and addiction skits. I'm about to copy what she's doing.
I'm sure it's not like, well, I mean, it's not like you're going to come up with original ideas. It's not like you've got anything else left in the Funkin' tank. I'm not even convinced that half those prison stories you didn't just steal from somebody else.
And do it my way. Look at this wig.
Matter of fact, wasn't that confirmed? Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I had heard that he had stolen some stories straight from other prison YouTubers.
God bless it. This thing looked like a dead rat. Oh my God, could you imagine Joe trying to wear this shit? See, I'm gonna get dressed up super extra with my skits.
Can't imagine why Rainy'd be out of town, boys. Can't imagine.
And I've already got the first one in mind that I'm getting ready to attempt to film. Now, it's been a long time since I've done skit videos. And then trying to change the entire way that I do skit videos to copy kind of how she does.
Yeah, you're reinventing the wheel, Joe.
Landscape, and to tell the whole story in skit, I believe is another thing that she does.
By yourself or with these like random fucking shit actors that like shitty fucking pretty fly for a white guy looking loser, and then fucking that 300-pound fucking Bunifa Jackson. Those are gonna be your acting mates. Yeah, great.
That I'm gonna try to copy. Damn, that's a nice shirt right there. Man, shit. I don't know if that would fit Joe. That shit look like that would be just a little on the snug side. But we're gonna keep that because, like I said, Joe ain't got a lot of clothes. What in the... Oh, this was a beard. There we go. So this was the beard, and this was the hair. Yeah.
Why do you keep doing that? And what is this tattoo? I've always wondered, what is this even supposed to be? It almost looks like a fucked up, distorted DVS logo.
Yeah. I thought I had more wigs than that. There's the bottom. Oh, I just lost a whole pack of nails. There's the bottom. There's the trousers to that suit, that Beetlejuice suit. I think that this is the actual, like, the vest that went with it. That's fucking crazy. Oh.
It's so crazy. Wow. A vest. Whoa. Boy doe.
Maybe it ain't. Maybe it ain't. Maybe this was something from back in the day when Joe was a butler. Oh, shit. I can really fit in this. And I definitely...
Dude, look at the weight he's gained. That's actually staggering. It reminds me of like when George Zimmerman was in jail for all that time. And then whenever he finally went to trial, he was like fat as shit. You guys remember that? He had like 3 chins by the time he was up on the fucking stand.
Boy, I cannot button this. Whew. I'm so fat. I'm so fat.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not buttoning right there.
That dude, I would have loved to have seen him try and then just see a button just go pew.
That's not buttoning. What else I got in here? Is that another do-rag? Looks like it. Little stocking cap right
What's with
there.
all the do-rags? He sure loves to make fun of minorities. Mr. fucking white trash and proud.
Oh, shit. God,
Dude, you look retarded. You look like a fucking retard.
look ridiculous. Oh, God, that is so musty.
See, this is what a lot of this acting bullshit is going to be. It's just him doing shit like this. Oh, boy, though, so crazy. Oh, it's so smelly. Get in here, Bunifa. Do your black chick shit for me. And then you're going to have that, like, skinny, queer-looking guy over there, and he's, oh, I love you. We was together, and I love you. And she's going to be bitching about insurance and whatever. Who fucking cares?
That probably needs to be washed. Here were the glasses to that cop outfit. Cop shades. Aviators.
We know what aviators are, Joe.
That's crazy. Check this out. I got a prison ID and then a shot glass that came with it for some reason.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty much everything that's in
prison
here.
Shot
Just wanted
glass.
to share that with you guys a little.
Chances are that was something that was gifted to him back when people would send shit to his P.O. box, which, by the way, I'm fairly certain he still references that shit now. I'm pretty sure he still tries to get people to send him shit. Yeah, there it is. Joe Does Stuff, P.O. Box, 73 Portsmouth. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Feel free to give him free shit, guys.
A little behind the scenes. Joe reminiscing. The glory days. What is this? Look at this little hat. This went with that suit too. Look at this. Oh shit. Hey. I look like I got the yarmulke on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's go after the Jews now too. You've already made fun of blacks and fucking Mexicans and gays. Let's go after the Jews next too. White trash and proud.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
I think Dave made these in jail.
Oh my god. What is that?
Yo, this is a prison issued or made. Oh, look at this.
Why would... Dave has to actually be gay. Because, like, what kind of a man is spending their time in jail making fucking... And look at... It's brown. It's got fucking shit stains on it. Why would you have that, Joe? There's something going on behind the scenes that we aren't being told. I wasn't sure before, but this really makes me wonder. Because, like, what... You know, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20 shirts. And then he's got, like, fucking, like, weird fetish thongs and female wigs and shit. Like, oh, for what? For what?